Whatever they're following, it must be fun. But it's more fun learning and actually participating in the relatively new American sport of trampolining. Today, George Nissen, former national intercollegiate tumbling champion from the University of Iowa and designer of the trampoline, and Bob Fenner, former Colorado State College star, will demonstrate the trampoline. Whoa, kids, they've stopped, and you can too. George and Bob want you to come closer and see the equipment. The trampoline principle was first used as a safety device by circus performers. The word trampoline is a Spanish word to jump or spring. It means bouncing board or bouncing net. Improved and made safe, the trampoline is really the first American contribution to the gymnastics field. The trampoline beds are constructed of webbing or solid canvas about 6 by 12 feet in size. The entire piece of equipment can be folded easily and quickly and is portable for indoor or outdoor use. Wheels are attached for moving it from one place to another. You can even hitch a ride on it. The equipment is just as easily rolled into position and set up for use when folded a 6-foot doorway. Light detachable rollers are readily inserted or removed in one simple operation, eliminating all bolts, nuts, or other fastenings. The supports or legs are rubber shod to prevent marring of the floor. George and Bob take less than 30 seconds to unfold the trampoline and go again. Working the bed with good timing is important and requires practice. The feet bounce is the first of 4 main bounces. Body erect, head up, but eyes downward on bed. Feet about 15 inches apart. Knees flex upon landing. Arms swing to add force. Think you can do it? Don't be too hasty. Now Bob does the seat bounce, another main landing position. The weight center is in the hips. Placing the hands on the bed behind the hips in landing aids in regaining the feet or going to other landing positions. Mastery comes from practice. George spots or guards while Bob bounces. Here, Bob is doing the front drop, which is the 3rd main landing position. He watches his landing spot. Hips are flexed. He tips forward. Makes contact with hands, forearms, chest, abdomen, and thighs, but does not land on his elbows. The body adjusts horizontally in a semi-jackknife position, flexing slightly for contact with the bed. George asks if they could do it. He implies that it looks easy. Well, you can be overconfident and should go slowly at first. It's fun up in the air, particularly if you do your tricks well. The backdrop is the 4th and last main landing position. Keeping the head forward upon the chest is important. Land flat on back with weight evenly distributed from hips to shoulders. So far, kids, you've seen the 4 main basic landing positions. Now, George reviews these landings, go from one to the other. Landing and taking off are essentially the same position. It's necessary to master the fundamental bounces as they serve as the foundation for more advanced tricks you can learn. Starting with swivel hips, or 1/2 twist to sit, they'll run through some of the advanced tricks. These bounces represent the finer points of trampolining and show the skills the sport develops. Half turntables is the descriptive name given to this trick. How the trick gets its name is easily seen. Build up to back somersault or flip. The performer does a back pullover first, then the flip. Next, the build-up steps to the front somersault. Persons who become accomplished on the trampoline learn by progressing from one trick to another, mastering each as they go. These are the build-up steps to the branny. The branny, a special front somersault with a half twist, is used by an expert trampoline tumbler in changing his direction when doing a routine of tricks. Keep eyes on bed throughout trick. This is a 1 1/4 branny into back pullover with half twist. Backdrop, a full twist, and then the backdrop again. Pike front 1 3/4 somersault with rebounding 1 1/4 branny. Back double somersault. Pike front somersault. This is a series of front somersaults from backdrop. In contrast, the side somersault. Cradles is the name of this movement, helpful in swing time routines in which various tricks are combined. A seat drop with full twist to seat drop. Knee drop to front somersault. The double front somersault. Layout back somersault. Layout back somersault with double twist. Same with 1/2 twist. Layout front somersault with 1 1/2 twist. Back 3/4 somersault. Layout front somersault with a full twist. The Swan Dive, always graceful and thrilling. These are Cody's or back somersaults, starting from the front drop position. This Flippus is the front double somersault with a 1/2 twist. Earlier you saw a 1/2 turntable. This one is the 2 1/4 turntable. The swing time routine combines the tricks into a continuous coordinated flow of movement, each bounce blending into the next through a selected combination of drops. Routines draw upon the performer's memory and muscular skills so that landings and takeoffs progress smoothly from one to the other. The great variety of tricks which can be done provide almost endless combinations for swing time routines. Flawlessly performed, the routine is the ultimate in the art of tumbling on the trampoline. Our friends, as nearly everyone else, want to try it. The trampoline itself is interesting. The bouncing bed expresses a new skill in physical education. The interwoven bed is both stitched and glued. Metal moorings are secured at nearly 100 points. Rubber trampoline cables or steel coil springs distribute the impact equally. The cables or springs hook into the bed and are attached to the special anchors around the inside of the frame. Special padding offers safety and protection. Go ahead, fella, show her. Okay, that's the stuff. Let's see how good you are. Gives a pleasant spring to your feet, doesn't it? Bounce around a bit. The idea is to stay on your feet. Easy does it the first time you try it. Steady, boy, steady. You'll catch on, but it takes practice, and you'll enjoy it more as you improve your skill. Now, young lady, how about you? We know you'll like it. It's a fine sport for girls, too. Start with the simple bounces and not too energetically at first. It's not so hard, really. You get the feel of it faster than you'd think. Coordination is the key point. You can learn the fundamentals quite rapidly. Then maybe you will develop into experts like George and Bob someday. Generally, one performer tumbles on the trampoline, but group tumbling brings teamwork into play and puts good timing and coordinated effort to test. The bounces are often alternated with one performer in the air at the peak of his bounce, while the other is on the bed at his lowest point. Rhythm is essential, with the performers attempting to keep the height of their bounces the same to ensure accurate timing. In addition to alternate bounces, group tumbling involves simultaneous bounces, shoulder mounts and dismounts, and over and under bouncing. And sometimes, if one performer decides that he's had enough exercise himself, the encouragement and aid of the other is enlisted. Bob gets the easy part of this. Uh-oh, we're at it again. But the trampoline is like that. The sport is engrossing, and the experts have no monopoly on its thrills. You can be one of the best. Or you can be a beginner going for your second time. The trampoline is enjoyed by all. All right, sir, that's it. Try it and keep trying. You're learning the basic skills of a new sport which is fast becoming a permanent addition to American gymnastics. You'll be up in the air in short order. And they'll be craning their necks for you, too.